Clash. Bravo team.
Gonna fire a shot here, just to make sure it's working. Yep, good to go. What's going on, guys? Bryan here. Today I'm bringing you another gameplay commentary. This time it is on the Burning Shrine on Mercury, playing some Clash, and I just gotta say I really like this map. This is probably my favorite map in Destiny, in the Crucible. That's why I'm pretty stoked they took it. They set it so it can be played on Clash and other game modes. So it's not that I dislike Skirmish. It was just kind of lame that you could only play Skirmish on it. So yeah, and as you can tell from the title, I dropped that 30 bomb again. A big, steamy, hearty, luscious 30 bomb all over the enemy's chest, and it's pretty glorious, I must say. I end up going 30 and 4. Nice little KD there, and yeah. So you guys should sit back and enjoy this while I talk about Thorn. I give you some tips and tricks on how to best utilize this bad boy to maximize your PvP destruction. But before I get into the tips, I just want to kind of give some general things I found to be true about hand cannons, because this definitely applies to Thorn. So first, hand cannons are definitely a mid to long range weapon, probably on the longer range of the range spectrum of primary weapons. I found their auto aim for headshots is quite a bit more than any of the well, not a lot more, but it's definitely more than any of the other primary weapons you can use. I found a lot of times, like, I don't have to line up a perfect headshot. I could kind of aim at the upper chest, and a lot of times it will the game will give me a headshot. So it's pretty awesome. All hand cannons they do heavy damage, they hit hard, but they have a slow rate of fire, so that's definitely makes them a longer range weapon, and not a good choice for CQB. So yeah, let's get into Thorn and the tips I have for that. So basically there are 3 main tips that I keep in mind when using Thorn. I believe, or I found from experience that they have helped me the most to remain consistent with it. So the first tip is keep your distance, and that's kind of an obvious one, I guess, for all you experienced hand cannon users out there. Since Thorn is a hand cannon, it has a slow rate of fire, you want to keep your distance. And I also want to say that Thorn probably has the highest kick out of any of the hand cannons. As I have the stability perk on this, but before I found that it was pretty ridiculous. I mean, it was still doable without the stability perk, but I found it to be pretty high. So yeah, definitely keep your distance. You don't want to get too close with Thorn, or else you'll get chewed up by ARs and mid-range and fusion rifles and shotguns, all that good stuff. So yeah. Second tip: you don't always have to aim for the head, and this is because Thorn has the Mark of the Devourer perk, which does damage over time. I believe it's 5 seconds total that it does that, and what I mean by this is sometimes you'll encounter someone who is partially damaged, maybe their shield will have just gone down, and a lot of times you can just pop them once or twice in the chest, and they'll go down. A lot of times it's just once, because Mark of the Devourer will take care of the rest. So if you're kind of on the fly and you're kind of taking heat from the enemy team on multiple sides of where you are, definitely if you can pop off a shot on a unshielded enemy, and usually it'll kill him. So always remember, you don't always have to take the time to line up a headshot. Yeah, and the third tip is be patient, and by that I mean always line up a headshot when you can. Thorn, it hits like a truck, does 81 damage per headshot, so you can down people in like 2 to 3 bullets. So yeah, pretty brutal if you be patient and aim. So and that, coupled with the Mark of the Devourer perk, you can do some serious work with Thorn. So to recap, first tip: keep your distance. Thorn has really high kick, hits hard. It's a hand cannon. You guys know what to do. Second tip: you don't always have to aim for the head. Mark of the Devourer can take care of any remaining life on an enemy that you're shooting. And 3, be patient. Always take the time to line up headshots when you can. It definitely, Thorn's definitely its most devastating when you can consistently land headshots. So, my opinion on Thorn, it is a very, very good hand cannon. I would say if you get the bounty for, or if you get the chance to do the bounty for this, I would do it. If you have it and you just haven't really played with it, I would highly suggest leveling it up. I'd say most people compare Thorn to the Hawk Moon. I don't have the Hawk Moon yet, but I would say Hawk Moon is just, it's slightly better. I would say it doesn't have quite as much recoil, and the 3 bullets doing extra damage makes it basically makes it so it's pretty likely that your bullets will do extra damage. So anyways, but yeah, Thorn definitely still a very good hand cannon. I would say if you don't if you're not normally a hand cannon user, take the time, you know, try something new. If you really put in the time and effort to getting good with hand cannons, you will I think you can devastate people more in the Crucible than anyone with an auto rifle. So yeah, and let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about Thorn? Is this your go-to for Crucible or PvE? Or do you like it? Do you hate it? Just let me know what you think in the comments. So yeah, that's about it for this video. If you found it informative and or entertaining, please leave a like and subscribe for more Destiny content like this, and I will catch you guys later. Bye. Love.